It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. It's been revealed that a specialist from the Calvary Mater Hospital at Waratah was at the SCG trying to save Phillip Hughes following his tragic accident on Tuesday. Dr. Tim Stanley is being thanked by the Australian team doctor for doing all he could to save the batsman. Flags across New South Wales will fly at half-mast today following the 25-year-old's tragic passing yesterday afternoon. A man is due to front court next month after police allegedly found drugs and cash in his car at Bullaroo. Officers allege the 22-year-old failed to give way to traffic on Main Road yesterday afternoon. Sergeant Dave Rose says officers made the find when they stopped his car and searched it.
Police allegedly located and seized drugs believed to be methamphetamine and cash in the vehicle. Man was arrested and taken to Toronto Police Station, where he was charged with supply prohibited drug, goods in custody and unlicensed driving. That man's been granted conditional bail. It's expected he will appear at Toronto Local Court on Wednesday the 17th of December.
The Hunter Business Chamber is questioning moves to increase Newcastle rates by almost 50% over the next 5 years. Chamber President Ross Taggart says he can't understand how council believes the business community can cope with the added cost burden, especially retailers in the CBD who have been doing it tough in recent months. He believes the rate hike could force many businesses to close down. The Hunter region's manufacturing industry is being given a head start for a strong future, with discussions about key findings on innovation being unveiled today. The research project, Manufacturing Our Future, is being presented at West's New Lambton this morning and will discuss ways the Hunter region's firms can become innovative, export-focused and internationally competitive. Project leader Jenny Williams says Hunter manufacturers are moving with the times.
These innovative firms share a variety of characteristics, and out of that we distilled some things that we see as important enablers, and those are collaboration with customers, with suppliers, with manufacturers who have complementary capabilities, and with research organisations like the university, like CSIRO.
Hope is not lost for elderly citizens at a retirement village at Tanambit, which has had its planned upgrade stalled since initial development in 2007. Anglican Care has purchased the Northwood Retirement Village from the previous operator, promising to have the first 11 retirement living units and community centre completed by December next year. Anglican Care CEO Colin Osborne is hoping the residents will be heartened by the news.
It's one of these classic cases where a commercial operator says, hey, there's a whole lot of money to be made in aged care, so let's build a retirement village. And they got to the end of stage one of 3 stages and have gone, oh dear, this is far too hard, and have just basically walked away from the project and left the people that were in there in a terrible state.
Former workers at the Hydro aluminium smelter at Kurri Kurri are gathering for a reunion this weekend, 2 years after more than 500 staff lost their jobs. Some of those are still trying to find work. Up to 400 people are expected to gather for the reunion at Kurri Kurri Bowling Club tomorrow morning from 11 o'clock, and all former employees are welcome to attend. Now with sport, Cecilia Connell.
Cricketers across the Hunter will commence matches with a minute silence this weekend and are encouraged to wear black armbands in remembrance of fallen Test batsman Phillip Hughes. Newcastle District Cricket Association was unsure as to whether round 8 would go ahead, but have decided to push ahead following advice from Cricket New South Wales. The new Knights board will be put to their first test with rookie second rower Joseph Tapine's run-in with the law coming to light. After seeking advice from the NRL Integrity Unit, the 20-year-old will not be stood down as he intends to defend the charge of assault occasioning grievous bodily harm. An issue could still remain due to the rookie's failure to alert the club he'd been charged. And Hunter Academy of Sport is on the search for a new CEO to replace Ken Clifford after 28 years in the top job. Applications for the position closed December 5. That's Sport. I'm Cecilia Connell.
To NURFM News Time 26 to 9.